YouTube. It's been a minute. I think. I don't remember the last time I uploaded something. But it is February. We got a live stream, was it about a week ago? I think it was. We got some interesting stuff, a global first. All that I'm gonna be giving my thoughts. My series Black Thought that I hadn't thought about in a while. Ain't spitting rhymes, but I'm not gonna waste your time, you feel me? I'm gonna just be walking through the schedule, what I think, what I'm gonna be doing, and what I experienced in the Japanese version. Just going through chronologically, not adding unnecessary syllables to my words anymore. Shout out to longevity. And I'm gonna be just running co-op and shit while I talk. So gameplay ain't important. One take, you know how it is. I'm gonna just be talking. Feel free to tab out or something. Before I do that, volume a little high. Let me flex my Sephiroth right quick. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. I respect it. See what bad randoms I can find. But all right. So here we have. I obviously built Sephiroth. I never use my stickers. But this Wave 7 banner, I think it is, Sephiroth Eco. In JP, I pulled Sephiroth as well, because, you know, Final Fantasy 7. He's a fave. Had to have him. No contest there. It should have been obvious that I was maxing him. But actually, besides the... Nice, starting with Octoslash. Someone didn't watch Jin's video. Sephiroth, in my experience, actually wasn't really that great. I mean, he's putting out kind of the numbers in Synergy, but he's not standing up to, like, Ulti or Emperor at all, really. I mean, I think I got a good solid month out of him and then got frustrated with his kind of just average DPS and just kind of benched him. I think I actually took like a month-long break from JP next month, which can be a separate topic in itself. But part of the reason was I was getting frustrated with Sephiroth just kind of being average. You know, he just really wasn't hitting as hard as I wish he would. Which is kind of why I decided to try to go hard and farm his best artifacts. Try and make him last as long as possible. We'll see how that goes. Anyway. Yeah, Sephiroth kind of average CPS. You can carry him for as long as you like. But he's definitely not benching Ultimisi or anything like that, I would say. What else? Eco, she's pretty solid. She's got her HP regen, she's got her aura, plus her buffs and her double holy, which I want to say you might think her EX doesn't hit that hard, and it doesn't. But consider her double holy as a sort of semi follow-up to her EX damage, because it puts out some decent numbers. And since you're hitting with what's it called, Imperial damage, that's pretty nice. The main draw of Eiko, I'd say though, is if you're planning to run 8 Ocho, Mr. Monk, I'd definitely say pick her up for sure, because she's got that buff extension that 8 loves, but I'll talk about that a little later. Is Lael's EX on this banner? I don't think it is. It's Orin and Maria on the other side, right? I got Orin already just because I got bodied when I was pulling for Titus when he reran in GL. I've been running him in co-op a little bit, and in fact, I think I might run him next co-op while I'm playing. But yeah, Orin and Maria, they're really nothing right now. They're not going to be relevant for a while, so I wouldn't bother with that banner for real. But yeah, Sephiroth, just average DPS, Eco. Solid support. I mean, if you're struggling to Dimension's End, Japanese version, I did pull Eco, but I left her at a 0 out of 3, just because I didn't really need her at the time. I had Kate, who was my main support, who I'll keep being ride or die for. I left her. I ended up leaving her a 0 out of 3 in a Dimension's End 2 in JP, and she worked just fine there because I usually ran her along like Saikuja or something, because you know he's got the holy. And so that Imperial helped his damage. But yeah, that's enough on it. This event is fun. I mean, everyone's beaten already. I may or may not upload a video on it. I'm feeling kind of lazy. It wasn't too inspired. Although I did just pull off a Barrett slash a Barret Warrior Light, and a Sephiroth run. So that was actually pretty entertaining. So I might run that. Anywho, what's next? We got Golbez, Swolbez. Shout out to Segoy, Big Armor Daddies. You know, pause. Nah, Golbez is actually pretty disgusting, man. I mean, now with the Imperial change, he can pump out ridiculous damage. He's going to be the co-op god for a minute because of that starting triple, not really meteor. He's got a free skill after EX, a great HP plus. I mean, this dude's... If I had the resources, I would definitely pull him because first of all, he looks pretty sick. His voice lines are sick too. But I mean, I just don't... I don't have much interest in his kid, unfortunately. Never finished Final Fantasy IV, which isn't a good excuse for anything. It's me rationalizing, because I definitely pulled on games I ain't finished before. But, yeah, he's real good. I'd say he's probably better than Sephiroth, to be honest. The Imperial change makes it so that he can hit... he can really work anywhere unless there's Dark Absorb or Dark Resist. However the element thing works. He's great. 7, I was reading, shout out to Tomberry Troop, the infographic. I didn't realize that her stupid snake bite debuff, when it's at 3 stacks, it's 50% defense down, which is actually very fantastic. That made me interested in her semi, but like I was saying, I ain't got the resources, so you know how it be. That was a good co-op run. That was real nice. That's how we do it. That's definitely a solid banner. I mean, if your Golbez can work in any Dimensions End stage, just because of his properties. And don't take that as a source of truth. If they absorb Dark, then it's a no-no. Like I think 1 might do that actually. But you know, he's good. If you're stuck, you can literally plan him anywhere as a DPS. He's not limited by types, so he's flexible, and that's a good thing to have. Who else haven't we finished? Orin. All right, you know who I'm running. Where's he at? But yes, the Lost Chapter. Watch out for that one, cause I don't remember the exact mechanic, but it's got like a nuke at the end. He's not boarded because I'm not about to use him that much. It's got some kind of nuke at the end where if you don't like set, so 30 sets of friends up, please. If you're not ready to nuke that, you might not be happy. But yeah, another solid banner. Next up, we got King and 8. Oh boy, King is a fun one. He might be the most brain dead character in the entire game. I mean, it's just press skill 1 until you run out of skill 1. Maybe try and throw some turn manipulation in there with the 65. Try to get breaks so you get a free turn. That's his new thing with his EX buff. Once he uses his EX, if you break someone, kind of similar to Jekt or Lightning. I'm sure there's other Arden way in the future. He has that niche where he just gets another instant free turn. And Rapid Bullets also has high turn rate, I believe. So you're just going to be spamming like crazy, which is up. Someone else didn't watch Jin's video. That's crazy. Dang. Let me debuff him first. Why'd that first hit do so much? Yeah, King's pretty solid. Just solid, good single target DPS. I think he too is better than Sephiroth. Are you seeing the trend here? I don't think Sephiroth is too amazing. Anyways, he's got that party battery on reload too, which is nice. I mean, he's already doing more than the party than Sephiroth, which is crazy. He has no HP plus, but he doesn't need it because he's got like 50 uses of rapid bullets because he's got that reload. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about King. He's pretty straightforward. All right, who I'm gonna attack this time? I want to break C first, right? Am I doing this right? Rip conditional. Oof. Anyways, 8, who's probably the real star, and really, I want to get him too, but I have a pledge to not go for type 0 in this era because there's too many in a short span of time. Yeah, I'm one of them. Wins tactics. Fight me. Man, but he especially with Eco, I know Musica used them with the 8 Eco Eiko Wombo combo for like, what was it? Like 3 months straight, like eight Eiko Barts or some third random for auras. But I mean, once 8's buff is extended, he can pretty much keep it up indefinitely, and he's always dodging and countering, and that counter's got to ignore defense, which is pretty sick. I mean, I'm rely on the infographics again for him, because I'm kind of speaking from what I remember seeing in videos and talking to people and stuff, but 8 just looks pretty sick. I mean, if you're looking for someone interesting to play, I definitely run around him. Like, there's also the Galaxy Brain strategy with 8, where you where you that was a good break. Where you swap him in for like Warrior or Light or Zac or something, so that 8 is targeted, and then you and then you just abuse the dodging and just get a bunch of free damage off, which is pretty cool. I mean, I've seen so many cool things with him. I think he's one of the he's not one of the first to duo, but he's a good option with an extender like Yuna or Eiko to duo Dimensions End stages if you're interested in that. I mean, I think it's a weird flex, but it's all right. Ooh, EX time to be underwhelmed. Well done, Orin. Well done. Oh man, at least his rework is real good. Where was I? Yeah, that's a real solid banner, I think. And Quistis is synergy there, so she might see some use in some EX stages. I might try and run her. You know my rule. If the team's not creative or interesting enough, I don't upload it. But we'll see. I make no promises. Anyways, what's after that? I know RNA is somewhere in there. Let's see. Decent damage, Orin. Oh yeah, that's right. Zac and Ignis are next. Oh, this will be a doozy. So I know everyone and their mom is already gonna max what's his name? Zac. Because everyone loves Zac. And if you don't love Zac, I question your morality. And also you can fight me. Pull up. Yeah, Zac's just kind of busted. He's meta and everyone's favorite, so you're gonna see him pretty much everywhere, and that's fine. It's Zac. He's awesome. Look at that weakness damage. That's sick. What can I say? I'm pretty sure he outdamages Sephiroth, which is hilarious. I think that might be due to his weakness modifier. Not weakness, but just brave damage modifier, since he's got that boost from when he's being targeted. And his EX is just a double dump nuke. It's not fair how much damage he does to people. As long as the boss doesn't do any like crazy AoEs, I mean, Zac's going to be doing incredible damage, and he's going to be relevant for months and months and months. I'm pretty sure he even got used in, like, what was it? Nice, Orin. I'm pretty sure he got used in, like, Machina Lost Chapter. Like, that's how long Zac was just viable. I mean, at that point, like there were more options. Am I going to hit the conditional? Oh, thank God. But yeah, he's a monster. Everyone, you don't need me to tell you that. Now on to the other banner, other character that people are potentially skipping, which I think is a mistake. We got old boy, chef in the kitchen, cooking some heat. Can you smell what the cook is cooking? Ignis. And man, I think he's gonna be a sleeper in global, because I think he got some unnecessary slander. Shout out to Dreamy slandering my boy. How could you? Oh man, Ignis is the only debuff evasion aura in the game to date, which is crazy if you think about it. Why won't this guy fervent blow? I don't get it. It'll do more damage, fam. Whatever. Whatever. One hit. For that alone, he's clutch with like free turn units. I had him purple in JP, so I can kind of speak to him. He was my main debuff evasion unit because I thought he was sick. We made memes about him. Rest in peace, Bat. Quit the game. Ultras. Ignis is a super battery. I mean, all his skills battery pretty much. So this is kind of talking into kid stuff, but he won't use fervent blow. That's crazy. Max Brave and I Brave, just that's the stuff he scales on. And he's got his offensive stance, which is kind of garbage, honestly, because he's got high turn rate, but he's an aura unit, so you don't want him eating turns. It's weird weird design decision. I'm not gonna pretend to understand the devs. They smoke something good, but I usually when I'd run him in his defensive stance and run him with like an offensive buffer. Like one of my favorite combos with is Ignis and Ramza. Although this was after Ramza got his EX plus, but I mean, yeah, he's got heals, instant heals, and heals over time, and debuff evasion, and he's an aura unit. So if you guys people outspeeding him, because he doesn't have high turn rate in his defensive stance, then he just pretty much slots in perfectly with any like offensive supporter, like a debuffer. So maybe like Sarah or something. Like Ignis Sarah is probably a great combo. And he's got that Brave gain into 50% battery, HP plus, kind of like Sarah does. Wow, that might be a cold team. I might actually run that now that I think about it. Ooh, man. Anywho, yeah, Ignis has got that going for him. Just godly battery, pretty much. He's actually really simple. I could do a separate video on him, but I think he's going to be a sleeper, and he works at a 0 out of 3. Although once you start giving him ingots, he can last a lot longer in battles. And his EX, although it's painfully slow, because you're not supposed to skill spam with him. If you get, I hate using the rotation word, but pretty much you once you cycle around his buffs, pretty much, he'll have it up a decent amount, and it's kind of remish in that it brings your turns forward, but it brings both your party members, and it ooh, did we get it? Nice. Now to finish it off. You can thank me for that. Yeah, I mean, Ignis is just nice all around. I mean, I want him, and I got a ass ton of tickets, so I'm gonna try and fish for him. I have Zach already, but as I've said before, and I plan to do a separate video on my pulling strategies, but I don't care about dupes ever. I just pretend like the other EX and on the banner. But yeah, I'd say definitely don't sleep on him. He's a good person to have in your pocket, if not only for the debuff evasion, which is coming up in Dimensions End 7, which might be a little tricky for some people. If you burned all your broken units in 6, watch out. But that's gonna be every month, so just stay tight. And I will be making a video on that, so stay tuned. That's enough on that banner. Right after we have Aranea. I'm pulling on her because, one, she's hot. I'm honest. What can I say? And she's something new. And new experiences are always fun. So why not let it fly? I think someone watched Jin's video. I didn't see what he did first, but I'm assuming he fervent. Yeah, I mean, I got nothing to say about Aranea. I mean, she will be what she will be, and I can get more views if did I fervent twice? I'm an idiot. I can get more views if I pull her and put her on videos. So, you know, I mean, okay, I'm playing. That's not really why I'm gonna pull her, but I think it'll just be interesting. So I'm gonna do it, you know. It'd be like that sometimes. You play games to have fun. And whatever your version of fun is, don't let anybody tell you different. Okay, we'll lock this launch this time. Anywho, can't say much on that besides it'll be fun seeing people theory craft and see if I can get hype for her in a Japanese version. What's after that? We got what's his name, Lost Chapter. I'm saying what's his name because I legitimately don't remember. Oh, Renoa. Jeez, wow, we're forgetting about our meta queen already. Whoa, man, Renoa. Man, they did her dirty. I will say that. She's not bad, but she has what probably a problem that plagues a number of units, like Jekt, for example. Jekt's another example of this, but they're just people that got Cosmos era kits, but they didn't really scale into the EX era so well. Sephiroth has this issue as well. It's not as bad for Sephiroth because he's got a high damage cap because he has 1 billion hits on everything. But for Renoa, it's a bit more apparent because she's only got, what, 3 hits on her HP plus. So she was already doing that damage, like triple nines in Cosmos. So it becomes a little awkward using her because she got like Bravery Fund on EX Garland style. But aside from that and some stat ups, like her hit count is capped, and you're gonna see that going forward in the Chaos era. That hit count is really what ends up mattering, or like double dumps or something on attacks. And you didn't double holy at all for whatever reason. That's cool, I guess. But yeah, Renoa, getting Renoa became the meme in JP, where you just got nothing pretty much on your EX. Noel, unfortunately, as much as I hate to say it, because he was so busted with his base kit and his stupid bugged attack stat, he kind of got, wow, okay, are you, what the hell? Are you using a macro? Dude, play the game. Jesus. People that just didn't get much. What's the saying? People don't tend not to shine twice in this game unless your name's Vayne Salador. I said it's definitely true for Renoa. She's not going to be. I mean, if you believe in the ulti equals Renoa theory, then it looks like ulti is running. Okay, I guess you're not botting. You don't make any sense though. Yeah, ulti took her spot basically as the superior magic DPS, and it shows because Renoa's just not doing. She's doing the same damage she did in Cosmos. That's what I'm failing to say, and that might not cut it for long. I mean, I know she's somebody's faves. Tell you somewhere you're gonna be in my comment section saying if you don't like Renoa, you're trash. Well, you drink bags of milk, so don't at me, bro. Anyways, she's good, just not meta, broken, ultra carry me through content like she was in Cosmos. So watch out for that. Irvine though, oh, why are you use your EX, bro? What are you doing, fam? Okay, it's over. Whatever. Who cares? Irvine is now a healer. He's got auras. He's got range resist down, which will help Renoa do more damage with Angelo Cannon. I don't know. He's just Final Fantasy VIII synergy. Slide's gonna love it, but doesn't make much sense to me. Irvine's solid though. I mean, he's just, like Renoa. He's just solid. I mean, he's not anything broken or amazing. He's just solid. He can do content. Pair him with ranged units like Balthier or Barrett. Shoot. Oh man. Might be pulling on Renoa for Irvine. Irvine plus Barrett does sound fun. Oh boy. Think about that later. Excuse me. Yeah, that's a solid banner. And then we got Gao, who I think is probably the biggest sleeper of the month. He wasn't too hype in the Japanese version, I think, just because a lot of people had Terra due to her having hype at the time, and then Terra kind of getting trashed lately. Let's start with Gao before I go into Terra. He's got a weird stance thing going where it's pretty faithful to Final Fantasy VI, where he enters a rage, and then every time an enemy takes a turn, he does like a counter on that turn, and he's got an offensive stance, which I think has like an check the infographic when it comes out, please. I don't know how he works. I am pulling, but he's got a counter basically, and oh, I'm first for once. Nice. The Jin strat, even though he didn't come up with it. Shout out to Jin. He's got either an offensive counter or a heal counter, which is pretty sick. Oh, somebody watched the vid. Nice. Wait, didn't I just play with him? Whatever. Thank you for buffing us. Yeah, he's just interesting. I mean, he's one of 2 Final Fantasy VI healers, which is hilarious, I think. Aside from Leo. My turn again. Come on. Yeah, so he's got that going for him. He's got Earth. I think he's the only pure Earth unit in the game, which is also interesting. He's got Earth Imperil, so he can, on his EX, I believe. So he can work technically anywhere. He'll be a great asset in Dimensions and 8 as a solo healer, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and as long as you can do the same thing that you abuse with like Emperor or any other counter characters or 8 or something, just battering him up and wait for him to counter. and on each enemy turn he'll do something, and it's either enemy turn or enemy attack. I can't remember, but yeah, he's pretty sick. I might throw tickets at him depending on how well the Ignis and Aranea banners treat me, because I think he looks pretty cool, and I don't have either EX. So I mean, Terra would sit at a, what's it called, 0 out of 3 for me, because I don't have any. I think Terra's kind of trash. Oh yeah, I gotta talk about her. I know from the people I've spoken to who've used Terra, ironically, her problem used to be that she capped on everything, and now her problem, from what I've heard, this is me speaking from some buddies, is that she doesn't actually hit hard enough. Like, her meteor hits like garbage, and so does her HP plus, and she really is just another standard DPS. So I mean, if you're all DPS'd out as of late, I mean, you're probably good passing on Terra. She's all right, but just all right, you know. It'd be like that. Rip early 60 Terra. How far away? How far ago? How long ago? Can I speak? How long ago that was? One take, baby. Yeah, and then Selfie Synergy. You know I'm gonna be running Selfie because I find her so much fun. Her and Aura up. I'm probably gonna be running Selfie Warrior Light again, just because that's really just the god combo. The event is kind of. Oh, that's right. I didn't talk about Renoa's event. Well, y'all be fine. You got Ultimacia. What's his name's event is. Gao's event is interesting in that the little dinosaur fuckers that like to cleanse debuffs, which can screw up Emperor pretty bad. So you gotta time them. You can't just face roll it. So that'll be a fun. It's a fun little fight. You know, I enjoyed it. Nothing crazy though. I think probably the craziest fight of the month will be RNA might be tough because people ain't done it before. No foresight. Gotta figure out the Galaxy brain strat. 8's fight, I don't remember it too much. I think it was run by like Quista's friends and like single target DPS like Sephiroth, so it wasn't too bad. Golbez is sneakily tricky with the nuke at the end. It's gonna catch a lot of people off guard. 2-7 chapter, after we're all done crying our eyes out at how sad that chapter is, no spoilers. That boss is relatively tricky, but as long as you got debuff evasion like Lena, or if you pulled Ignis, you should be fine, and Zac will just tear it up. Renoa's thing is kind of tight on turns, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I think that's my thoughts on the month. To recap, the purple Seth. If I grab Aranea, well, no, actually, screw that. I will grab Aranea. She's probably getting purpled unless I don't like her at all. Ignis, I plan on just booking. Renoa's catching this book. Terra and Gao, I might throw tickets at. And Zac's getting purpled, obviously. Gotta have my soldiers fully kitted out with perfect artifacts. Nothing less. And yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. I'm trying to get back into the swing of recording videos. Work's been kicking my ass. So I've been kind of tired and chilling lately, but I'm getting back into the swing of things. My motivation was also getting kind of killed by a Japanese version kind of being stupid at the time with their stupid Chaos Raid, which I refused to farm and just kind of face rolly content. But this new anniversary stuff with the new difficulty, I think it's pretty sick, and I'll be recording that. I haven't recorded a JP video in 5 ever, but those will be coming back soon now that I think content's about to get interesting again. So yeah, that's my thoughts on February for Global. If you like what you heard, you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all are doing for February. Who you plan on pulling? Tell me if you're interested in the global first Aranea. Get hype for Miss Highwind. And I think I'm signing out for now. Thanks for listening to me ramble, y'all. This was my Black Thoughts. Peace.